Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving into the big Thursday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. The 49ers came out on top, but not without a few close calls along the way. Let's break down what we learned from this Week 6 clash. First things first, the 49ers entered halftime with a solid 16-3 lead. But if you're a Niners fan, you've seen this story before. Just last Sunday, San Francisco blew a 13-point halftime lead to the Cardinals. And let's not forget the double-digit lead they lost against the Rams earlier in the season. The question on everyone's mind was, could they hold on this time? And once again, things started to slip. The Seahawks came roaring back, cutting the lead to 23-17 after a 97-yard kick return touchdown and a long 94-yard drive. For a moment, it looked like the 49ers might blow their third big lead of the season. But this time, they managed to stop the bleeding. Thanks to two huge plays from their rookies, an interception by Renardo Green and a 76-yard run from Guerendo, the Niners secured the win, 36-24, and avoided what could have been another collapse. On the flip side, this was a tough loss for Seattle. They started the season unbeaten but have now dropped to 3-3 in just 10 days. Their game plan was clear, be physical and run the ball, but it didn't go as planned. The 49ers defense completely shut down the Seahawks run game, holding Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet to just 52 combined rushing yards. On the defensive side, things weren't much better for Seattle. The 49ers were able to rack up 229 rushing yards without Christian McCaffrey, showing just how dominant their offensive line was. Despite a strong effort to fight back in the second half, Seattle's early struggles made the hill too steep to climb. Seahawks need more from Geno Smith and DK Metcalf. If the Seahawks want to stay in the NFC West race, they're going to need a lot more from their two biggest stars, Geno Smith and DK Metcalf. Geno just hasn't looked right in the last two games. His first interception was a bad overthrow that cost the Seahawks valuable points, and his second pick late in the game sealed their fate. DK Metcalf also had a frustrating night. He had what looked like a game-changing touchdown catch in the second quarter, but his toe was just out of bounds, forcing Seattle to settle for a field goal. Later in the game, he and Geno connected on what would have been a 52-yard touchdown, only for it to be wiped out by a penalty. The Seahawks offense has shown it can be explosive, but these missed opportunities are starting to hurt. Despite missing key players, the 49ers defense came up big in this game. They were without Charvarius Ward, their best cornerback, and just placed safety Talanoa Hufanga on injured reserve. Hufanga's replacement, Malik Mustafa, made an immediate impact with an early interception on Geno Smith and a key tackle for loss. Unfortunately, he also left the game with an injury, adding to the Niners' growing list of absences. But even with those injuries, San Francisco's defense held strong. Renardo Green made a huge play late in the game with his interception, and Fred Warner, as always, was all over the field, making 11 tackles and forcing a fumble. And let's not forget Nick Bosa, who generated 14 quarterback pressures in this game, tying an NFL record. The 49ers defense is banged up, but they continue to find ways to make critical plays when it counts. With this win, the 49ers improved to 3-3 and keep themselves in the thick of the NFC playoff race. They've shown flashes of dominance, but consistency and staying healthy will be key moving forward. As for the Seahawks, they've now lost 3 straight and need to regroup. Geno Smith and DK Metcalf are capable of big things, but they'll need to get back to the form they showed earlier this season if Seattle hopes to turn things around. Thanks for tuning in to our breakdown of the 49ers win over the Seahawks. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future NFL recaps and analysis. We'll see you next time.